Who?
Lyles.
Noah Lyles?
Oh. I mean, no, I mean, that's his moment. Like, that's it. Like, I mean, this is it. We ain't gonna hear from him again in like 4 years. Like, he done.
Yeah, that's, see,
I'm saying, he got his moment off. This is what you wanted. All right, you done.
And people like, they didn't understand, like, the fact that this is how it sounds. Like, yo, 4 years now, we won't hear about you again until 4 years from now.
Hopefully.
That lets you know your brand ain't where it's supposed to be for somebody who's decorated like that. Like,
he knows.
That's the problem. It's an internal thing on how you're projecting your brand.
It's entitlement.
Right?
It's entitlement.
Entitlement to something you are winning. Right? This is not like you think you deserve it. You are getting it. You are getting these awards. And the fact that the public don't like you individually, it's going to be hard to sell you. Right? Can anybody think about any USA history? Have we ever seen one individual on the US? We know the other country. There's no person in another country rooting against whoever's representing them, right? Everybody's rooting for whoever. If they never even heard of the person, all of France, if it was a French person in there, they're going crazy, right? USA, the only person we didn't like in the last 30-something years that was representing us was who? Like, man, I hope he lose so we can just rub it in his face. No, we've never ever heard nobody talk about any other athlete like that.
No, never.
Right?
No, never.
Like, I hope he lose so we can just, like when he won bronze, everybody's like, hey, hell yeah, that's what you get. Like, that's crazy to think.
No, that's just crazy to say that everybody's so sensitive to other people's fucking opinions and shit that they say. Like, that nigga can say whatever he can.
No, he can't. No, he can't.
But for everybody else to be like preying on the downfall because of that, that's weak. That's weak as fuck.
Even what he said was it was correct.
But what he said was weak, though.
No, what he said is correct, but it's not a real thing. Right? It's not a real, what he said is, when you think about what he's saying, they're not world champs. Okay, we get it. But who the fuck said they are world champs?
They said it on the
NBA teams refer to themselves as world champs.
They promote it as world champs.
They promote them as world champs.
That's why Craig Popovich said it.
Who?
The NBA.
The
What
NBA.
Players? The players.
The marketing.
World
NBA marketing.
It says world champs on the thing when they win.
World player. What player? What player? What player? When we argue, I've never heard you refer to anybody, Kobe Bryant as a 4-time world champ, 5-time world champ. Nobody, no players ever.
Somebody with proper
understood.
English. Proper English. If you got proper English,
we gonna say NBA
You'll say NBA world
NBA
champion.
Nobody's used. I've never.
Niggas are never gonna say that.
Yeah,
Niggas
we
don't
not.
use full.
When he said
they don't even type it. They don't even type in full fucking. You know what I'm saying?
When he said world champs, it was the first time I've heard an NBA championship, an NBA champion be referred to as a world champ.
No,
I've never heard.
Popovich had that conversation prior, though, years before.
I don't talk to media. They make up anything. Right, the mass media, they just create shit and then they run with it.
Yeah.
You know, world.
But this is an NBA thing, but they stand
this is a positionless NBA, right? You know, Steph Curry is a generational talent, right? Not realizing that's an amateur label, right? It's generational player. That's what he is now. He's not an amateur anymore. If you don't call your wife your girlfriend still, right? Fucking stop making up shit and thinking you're fucking smart. Right? Making everybody else seem like we're stupid because we try to correct you, right? I've never just really heard, so he's right, but I don't think he should have been hated. I was cheering for the nigga. I was like, oh, he's an American player. I want all Americans win all the motherfucking medals, right? He won bronze. Oh, shit, that's stupid. We got bronze and silvers. Let's keep it moving. Collect them up, but to see someone hated, I'm like, man, dog, just the way people think about your name, you got to do a rebranding, man. Like, I started looking on the Instagram, I started looking at, this is when I knew, damn, he's not. Like, I went to the photo of, you know, LeBron and the whole, I went all the way back there to see where he was on the boat.
You wouldn't even buy him.
Where were you in the front? Nope. Right, I went to his Instagram to see where it positioned in the back. Like, how many pictures did you take with other athletes? Right? Did you go to any other American events to go watch these athletes? Because we seeing, she's at, you know, Richardson is at the NBA game, she's at the swimming. Like, we're seeing other athletes go support each other. So I'm trying to figure out, did another player say, hey man, another athlete say, oh, let me take a picture with you, champ? Like, So the fact that you are not relatable, you have to get back and sit back and say, damn, dog, I'm too great to not be recognized by other athletes because of that.
And let me pause it right there, bro. And that's a great point because that's what I'm seeing all over social media. That's what I'm thinking in my head. I'm looking on YouTube. Everything's popping up. You know, caught lying. Noah Lyles caught lying. Like, you're relevant right now, but for the wrong reasons. It's not because you won bronze. It's because you were talking shit about Team USA basketball when they weren't claiming to be world champions. That's the NBA and how they, market it. But where did your hate, or where did that even come from? For you to be talking like that. For your own country. You shitting on your own country. And then they go and win gold and you win bronze. And then, like Gil stating, where's the pictures? Nobody wants to take pictures with you. Nobody's really associating with you. The track meets up. You're doing all this jumping around. Your big entrance and jumping all up and almost twist your ankle. And then you get beat. And you almost got beat. I don't even want to get into that. But it's not a good look. This is the video I shouldn't be making on Noah Lyles. It should be a positive video, which it is. But it should never have to be like this, like, bro. And then you got the Anthony Edwards situation that I haven't even got into. It's just not a good look. You're saying, oh, he's not even a champion yet, and you're giving this guy a shoe, like, bro, you're nobody's rocking with you, bro. And I hope you understand that. This is ridiculous.
Just the words I say.
No,
ridiculous.
Them, man.
No,
Them hating that.
You can't have that.
Because you can't have another athlete hating
I
on
agree.
something that another nigga saying, you sensitive and you a punk.
That's you, though.
No, listen, I
what I
agree.
mean, not,
that should be every
not
athlete.
you, but I'm saying
If
not you
said
personally.
something And I feel something about something you said, and I went and told a bunch of niggas I hang with not to fuck with you because of what you said.
But not
you should feel some
no,
type
I'm saying
of way.
not you personally. I'm saying his attitude. He is the hateful one.
He's not. He has an opinion.
No, I'm
He
just
has
talking about
an
just
opinion.
period. Like not about basketball itself, just by everything. You're the only athlete damn near that didn't support nobody.
What you mean didn't support? He's out there. Being there is support.
And he had COVID, guess he had to lay low for a little
Stop.
bit too. I'm just telling
Stop.
you what.
Stop. Don't.
What was reported.
I know what was reported. I watched the race. I watched the 200 race. I watched him come out. I watched him. If this is COVID, I've never seen the most energized COVID strand ever. He came out. He did a whole presentation in the 200.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, God damn, can we race? This motherfucker out here doing all this shit that was anti-COVID.
That everybody does when they get.
No.
He was doing all the shit.
He was getting
everyone else does.
His 200.
He was getting
his
shit off.
200.
When you get the flu, you get the flu, my nigga. You get the flu. You go to the club.
His
What's up, my nigga?
He was getting his shit off.
His 200 presentation, dog,
When
was
he
something
came
for,
out,
right?
yeah.
It was something for it was a presentation, it was a ceremony.
That's what
As
I'm
soon as he
saying.
lost it, he came in, you see broads.
He was getting his shit off.
come on,
he was
dog.
like wrestling.
Huh?
Like wrestling. Like,
Dog,
a wrestler.
I was excited. I was like, oh, hell yeah. We're about to win it now. You didn't win, it's cool.
Hey, yo, but I agree.
2028, it's for you.
Hey, but I agree with you. Like, hey, it is his opinion. But like he said too, I do agree with what you said. But it is America. Like this,
Everybody's
like,
sensitive.
If you're
bro.
talking about-
everybody's hypersensitive. Think about our show.
That's just how we are in America.
We go at and critique certain players. They all feel a certain fucking type of way when they gotta see our clips or somebody send them our clips. Look what he said. Look what he said. Look what he said. So I'll be like, yo, why y'all so sensitive all of a sudden? This ain't the first broadcasting show of media production history. We've been doing this shit for a long time. They've been critiquing your ass for 10 years. All of a sudden we do it. You got a fucking problem. Stop being sensitive. This nigga said something that he felt. Everybody got a problem with it. Now his brand got to suffer. That's crazy.
But it's why. Where did it come from? I mean, we know where it came from now because we see the article that he was in the middle of negotiating with Adidas and then they presented that it comes to a part and he got offended, and then a month later he came with the statements.
But
so
he,
we can see
he corrected that and said that that is not how it went down.
cap. That was.
Yeah,
that was
so let's put that up. Let's put that. So
Say cap.
we got the first statement.
Yeah, he capping.
So he did a profile Time magazine back in late June.
And before we move on, as you can tell, Gil's clowning right there for the 200. The way he came out, I'm trying to tell you guys, with that type of energy and all that, hyped up and doing all that, that is no sign of COVID, bro. And then after the race, you passed out on the floor. You came out with all that energy, geeked up. Bro, I'm telling you, it's all, to me, it looks fake. I can't say what I'm saying is true or not. To me, it looks fake.
Where he took issue with Adidas for inviting him to Anthony Edwards' shoe release party. So we got the quote.
So he did an issue, what?
So he said, "You want to do what?
Yeah.
You want to invite me to an event for a man who has not even been to an NBA Finals in a sport you don't even care about, and you're giving him a shoe? No disrespect, the man is an amazing athlete. He's having a heck of a year. I love that they saw the insight to give him a shoe because they saw that he was going to be big. All I'm asking is, how can you not see that for me?" So that was the article in Time that came
That
out
was an
late
article.
June. But the quote started circulating this past weekend.
Yeah, so
For an
this is
article
a
that's been
real
out for several
article.
weeks.
Now, this meeting that he's talking about happened in February.
Okay.
So February, this meeting happened where he got offended, and then his comments came in March. So it was triggered because of this, and he was in the middle of negotiation, which is fine. Like, I'm not mad at the argument, right? We feel some type of way, like he didn't. The problem is this. Reality is this. You want a shoe, right? You're a basketball player, right? Are those basketball shoes? No. Are those basketball shoes? No. These ain't basketball shoes. They ain't basketball shoes, right? So he's gonna have one of these styles of shoes, correct?
Yep.
If he wants to sell it.
Yep.
He's seen every, what, 4 years? Mm-hmm. So that means
That we can.
your heavy lifting for your shoe will be who? Players that you don't like. It's a brand killer. You're killing your own legs. The NBA players are seen every single day. Their fan base is seen every single day. You're selling your brand, the no allow shoe. Whatever this shoe is, the symbol, if this was his shoe, we would be wearing this shoe. The people who's gonna be wearing your product, who's gonna be pushing it, is the other athletes. So the fact that you don't like none of them is gonna be a hard sell.
I just
bro.
still don't believe that that's the case because I don't think Usain Bolt liked any of them niggas either, and they
he
didn't ever
didn't.
give him a shoe. So
But
if you don't,
No.
He's one of two track.
yeah, Nike or Adidas.
I think it was Puma, right?
Puma. He was
So,
Puma.
so Adidas, he didn't have the Adidas conversation. Puma could afford to give him that because they're not selling it to a mass market, right? So you look at him, you can say his argument is bad because you don't have a market where a bunch of track stars are going to line up to buy your shoe. One, Anthony Edwards does. So you having that argument is pride all the way.
No, it's just
because
pride.
you're a gold medalist and you won, and you feel like, why are you inviting me to this and you're not offering me this? I should be offered this because he hasn't won anything and I have.
And that's what I said, but he did correct it. He said, I don't want, he said, I do not want a spike shoe. I want a regular shoe.
Yeah.
So he understands.
That
so
he was trying to
No, so
cross
they already
over.
told. They probably already had that comment. You know, you don't sell spikes and boom, boom. So he redid it. Like, I don't want a spike shoe. I
Like
want
one
a
of his
boom.
regular shoes.
Here's the quote. So after winning a gold medal, Lyles said, "I want my own trainer, dead serious. I want a sneaker. Ain't no money in spikes. There's money in sneakers, and even Michael Jordan didn't have his own sneaker." Said, you know, that's I feel like for how many medals we bring back, for the notoriety we get, you know, the fact that hasn't happened, that's crazy to me.
Just for him, it's like if you can't stay relevant outside of every 4 years we come about and we doing some run, something, like Sha'Carri's a bigger name than he is.
Yeah.
So for him to feel the entitlement that he deserves XYZ, and we don't really see you enough to even give you that type of nod, like you said, people probably would like him more after the comments if he was shown a little bit more.
And he also responded in the tweet to the whole Ant Edwards story that came out in Time. He said there's a rumor going around that I did not go to Anthony Edwards' shoe release because he didn't deserve it. That is not the case. Definitely deserves his shoes. He's an amazing player. The problem was finding time based on my prior engagements. Congratulations on becoming an Olympic champion.
It's like I don't listen. I don't mind. It's just crazy to see during a contest in a period of time where countries is battling countries and everybody stands for themselves, and he was the only person out of all Olympics that people, the country didn't support like that. Like,
The US, you talking about the US?
Yeah.
They wasn't fucking with him.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
Six-time world champion.
Never in the history of Olympics has someone went into the Olympics and the American public, like, yeah, I hope he don't win.
But
What?
But was that more of the
We already
basketball
going through a lot.
community?
I just period.
That is more. But
It's
the
like we already
basketball
going through a
community
lot.
for the Olympics is bigger than anything else. So if all those basketball
I feel
players,
you.
men's and women, turn their back on him because of what he said, I think it's a little childish. But the fact that it can do that,
it's
he can. I think it's a little bit childish. But you talking about millions of fans that each player has
each player.
turning my back. Fuck that nigga.
Yeah.
So that can damage you. Just
We're
by that
mad when he
alone.
won gold in the 100-meter, saying, oh, no, we'll be back for the 200. Yeah.
Even in the gold, dog, that little 20 seconds, everybody was like, I don't think he won. And as soon as he won, nigga like, oh, damn. Like, whoa, we had it this.
God.
Like, even when he lost.
Check it again.
Even when he lost the night before, did you see
Oh, in the heat or the prelim.
when he lost to the Heat and everybody was laughing? And I'm like, dog, this is.
That's
We
what
supposed to be
confidence
cheering.
does. That's what confidence
what-
does to
But
you.
that's what
You
we
come back
supposed to
and
be
lose.
cheering for him, though.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying.
I
That's
was
not
happy
how
he
you.
won. I was happy he won.
That's not how you supposed to go into the Olympics, dog. You're not supposed to go in the Olympics rooting that somebody from your country is about to lose. It's never happened in fucking Olympic history.
You know why though?
Hey, Josiah, how old is
Because the conversation had to
No Lyles?
resurface. When he came back after he said it the first time,
Yep.
it resurfaced when everyone gets to see him now. They're
27.
Like, hey man, what's that shit you was saying before though? You
He'll be
still feel that way?
31.
Yeah, man.
Him and the other girl, but she's not even in the Olympics no more. The gymnast, where when she made the comments of about being lazy in this group, and they won, and then you see how they attacked her.
Yep.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like I've never seen it before, and it's crazy. So 4 years, I hope like he changes his behavior to the point where the nigga's likable and we're rooting for him.
Yeah, well, everybody loves a good redemption story. So 2028 LA.
And he want to go, and we want to go.
Shakari came back. Shakari Richardson came back.
She came back.
Hey, look, this nigga in the club
one girl
celebrating,
got- that one
and we
girl-
over here like,
one girl
I
got
thought
out
you
of it.
had COVID. Like, God,
posted the test, he
You
posted-
can't, like, that shit's sad.
It ain't, cause COVID.
See, that's sad.
I had COVID 2 days ago. I'm better now.
You a gold medalist, dog. Listen, you a gold
He
medalist.
did. Okay.
I'm better now.
Saying you-
Shot. Think about what I said. You're a gold medalist. You're a gold medalist and a bronze medalist, and you partying, celebrating like every other athlete, but niggas point you out.
Facts.
Nigga, why you?
Why are
partying?
you partying?
And this right here was the most disrespectful thing. Like, you went out partying. Not just partying, you was out there stepping. And you just blamed your race loss on COVID. And then didn't you pull out of a race too? But you were fine to go out clubbing. You guys gotta find the clip. If not, I might find it. But to me, this whole situation with Lyles, bro, it is sad because he is from the US. And it's sad that Gil's right. Everybody's wishing on him to not win gold. And that is because of what you said, Noah Lyles. And I hope you understand that. There's just no reason. It was uncalled for. Now we're gonna microscope. We're gonna pinpoint every little thing you do because of what you said about Team USA or the NBA. And like Gil's saying, bro, the only thing now is for you to just rebrand yourself. You know, you got a lot going on right now with the hair and all this other stuff you doing, and then the entrances and then what you saying online. Rebrand yourself, bro. Because the Olympics are in LA in 2028. And hopefully your fans and everybody will be able to support you the way you're supposed to be supported, because you're a hell of an athlete. That's all I got to say, man. It's your boy, C.O. Khan. If you have not, make sure you guys step up to game day. I'll catch you guys on the next one. We out.